So, welcome to our deep relaxation meditation. We're going to be working today with obviously a deep relaxation session, but we're also going to be working with the moon energy. It is the full moon, just crossed the cusp of the fullest part of the super moon. Um, and the moon affects the tides, it affects the water, and we are we have a high percentage of water that we are comprised of in our body. So the moon also affects um, all types of cycles in the body. So we can actually harness the power of the moon. The moon represents and symbolizes and evokes our emotions. So sometimes things can feel intense during the full moon period. And the full moon can also cause us to bring things up to the surface so that we can let them go. During the period of the full moon, it's harder to deny certain things. Our emotions can really be prominent and really be speaking to us. And so in this session, we're going to be harnessing the healing power of the moon to support us in rolling with the waves, going with the flow, and allowing for us to be carried into the wisdom that we so could benefit from remembering, so that we can move forward into our lives, incorporating and integrating that wisdom instead of resisting it or trying to suppress the emotions that suppress the emotions and the wisdom that they carry. So we are moving through a practice of Yoga Nidra, which is just lying down, like you're lying in Shavasana. And in Yoga Nidra, we're moving from the waking state, which we're all in right now, to the dreaming state, where the mind starts to let go, like when you're dreaming and you can be in one room in one part of the world, and then all of a sudden you can be somewhere else. It's a little bit more malleable, plastic. And then we're moving into the deep states, dreamless sleep, where the mind is actually less active and we can really rest into a deeper state of healing. And then we're moving even deeper into what in Yoga Nidra is called the void. This is when the brain waves really slow down. This is when, in the yoga tradition, we go into the bliss body, and we're able to experience the source of our energy, that infinite eternal flame that lives within each of us. We're able to actually access and remember how we're also connected to the same source. Like Eckhart Tolle says, consciousness is like the sun. We all have consciousness within us. Life has consciousness within us or within it. And we are all like the sun. Consciousness is like the sun, but each of us is perceived as an individual ray of the sun. So when you look at the sun, you can kind of see, oh, that ray is separate from that ray. But ultimately, all of the rays of the sun are coming from the same source. When we practice deep relaxation, we remember our source. The mind can process certain things. The body can let go, sometimes even twitch and release tension. You might have a certain memory from the past, something that you might want or need to deal with. Or you might have a visualization or an inspiration for something you want to do or something that you want to create. So the idea is that we're diving deep into the ocean of our subconscious, non-conscious, unconsciousness, and then moving back into a state of waking consciousness with a little bit more clarity, wisdom, and connection to who we truly are, not who we are told to be or who we tell ourselves we have to be. So I love to say blah, 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 because we can talk about it all the live long day, but to experience it is to know and is to remember and is to feel the power of this practice. So let's come to lie down. And just take the next 60 seconds or so to make any adjustments that feel appropriate for you. And the recommended position for the body is feet about hips width distance apart. And the arms slightly away from the body, about 60 degrees away from the body, palms facing up in a gesture of receptivity. And so allow yourself to begin to settle in, making any adjustments that feel necessary or desired. And begin to allow the body to let go and be held in this space. So you're actually allowing the weight of the body to move down into the ground beneath you, into whatever is supporting you. And let's all together take a deep inhale through the nose. And exhale, audible sigh, make a sound. Inhaling through the nose, receiving the breath. And exhale, release an audible sigh. And once more, inhale, receiving the breath. And this time, when you get to the top of the inhale, hold the breath in for a moment. And then take another sip of inhale in through the nose. And exhale, audible sigh. Begin to check in with all parts of the body that are in direct contact with the ground. Noticing where the body is touching the ground. Noticing where the ground is touching the body. Bringing the awareness to the back of the skull. Allowing the weight of the skull to be relaxed and heavy. Letting the brain and the muscles and the tissues of the skull, letting them go. And bringing the awareness to the forehead, the eyebrows and the eyelids. Allowing, as the body exhales, allowing the forehead, eyebrows, and eyelids to let go. And bringing the awareness to the tip of the nose, the upper lip and upper teeth. Allowing this area of the skull to relax and let go. Allowing the jaw to relax and let go. Allowing the roof of the mouth, the tongue, the teeth, and the lips to relax and let go. Allow the center of the throat to relax and let go. Feeling the right shoulder all the way down the right arm to the right hand and fingers. Relaxing and letting go. And feeling the left shoulder all the way down the left arm to the left hand and fingers. Relaxing and letting go. Inhaling, sensing the breath moving in through the nose and out through the fingers. Feeling the breath moving in through the nose and out through the fingers. Feeling the length of the spine. Relaxing and letting go into the ground. Feeling the chest. Relaxing and letting go. Sensing the abdomen. Relaxing and letting go. Feeling the pelvis. Relaxing and letting go. From the right hip all the way down the right leg to the right heel. Heavily relaxing and letting go. From the left hip all the way down the left leg to the left heel. Heavily relaxing and letting go. And sensing the breath now moving in through the nostrils and out through the toes. Sensing the breath moving in through the nostrils and out through the toes. Becoming aware of the ground holding and supporting the body. Sensing and imagining that the ground is almost rising, lifting, and swelling to hold and cradle the body in this space. As the body inhales, imagine the body receiving this support of the ground. As the body exhales, imagine the body releasing its weight down into that support. So there's an exchange of energy from ground to body, from body to ground. And bringing the awareness to the navel breathing. Noticing the body inhale and the navel move away from the spine. Noticing the body exhale as the navel moves back towards the spine. And gently bring the awareness now to the space between the eyebrows, the third eye center. And imagine the body was lying underneath the full bright moon, glowing and shining its light, which lands directly upon the body. Imagine placing this healing moonlight, this bright light energy right at the center of the eyebrows. And as the body exhales, releasing the vibration of the mantra Soma, which represents this healing vapor of the moon, this healing moonlight. Soma. In the pit of the throat, placing the vibration of this healing, full, bright moonlight, sensing the vibration of Soma in the throat. In the right shoulder joint, healing moonlight, placing the vibration of Soma. Right elbow joint, right wrist joint, healing light. Tip of the right thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, right pinky finger, healing moonlight. Right elbow joint, right wrist joint, right elbow joint, healing moonlight, Soma. right shoulder joint, pit of the throat, left shoulder joint, left elbow joint, relaxing and letting go, left wrist joint, tip of the left thumb, Soma, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, left pinky finger, left wrist joint, healing vibration of moonlight, Soma, left elbow joint, left shoulder joint, pit of the throat, center between the chest, right side of the chest, left side of the chest, center between the chest, navel center, Soma, pelvic center, healing moonlight, right hip joint, right knee joint, right ankle joint, and tip of the big right toe, Soma, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, the little toe on the right foot, right ankle joint, right knee joint, right hip joint, pelvic center, left hip joint, left knee joint, left ankle joint, tip of the big left toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, the little toe on the left foot, left ankle joint, Soma, left knee joint, left hip joint, pelvic center, healing moonlight, navel center, Soma, heart center, Soma, pit of the throat, Soma, center between the eyebrows, Soma, sensing and imagining and feeling this healing bright white moonlight radiating from deep within the body, cleansing, restoring, moving, and renewing. And also imagining that the whole body and being is being cradled and held in a cocoon of healing moonlight, attuned to the vibration of Soma. Notice what it feels like to be held and soothed, supported, and allowed to go in to the spacious space deep within the body where your pure presence and true essence resides. Imagine moving closer and closer into the wellspring of the deep space that is your own healing energy, infinite nature, and true presence. Allowing the awareness to settle right at the space of the heart. Imagine this bright, full moonlight casting and wafting this healing light directly onto the space of the heart. And so the heart is receiving and releasing this healing moonlight. sensing a direct connection between the healing of the full moon and the awakening of your heart. Begin to notice the body breathing. Notice how you do not need to do the breathing. Notice how the body just breathes for you and with you. Bring the awareness to the energy in the body, feeling the inner space and noticing where the inner space connects to and merges with the outer surrounding space. Beginning to bring some awareness into the room. And notice the body resting on the ground, feeling the support of the earth that allows the body to lie here. And bring the awareness into the feet, feeling the aliveness, the life energy inside of the feet. And bring the awareness to the hands and the fingers, feeling the aliveness, the life energy in the hands. And slowly begin to wiggle the toes and brush the thumbs on each of the other 4 fingers, one at a time, beginning to feel movement in the body. And then as you're ready, slowly come to roll onto the right side of the body, coming to a fetal position. And just take a few moments here to feel that you are being held, that you are holding yourself that you are safe and supported, nurtured and nourished, guided and home with you. Just know this quality and feel this sense of being protected. And then very slowly come to press on up, moving slowly, honoring with a sense of reverence and curiosity and respect, honoring this transition. And coming to a comfortable seated position, keeping the eyes closed and the awareness internal, if that's comfortable for you. We'll find a comfortable seat, bringing the palms to face up on the thighs or the knees. And just take a few moments here to check in, to feel your energetic states, to feel the benefits, the noticeable shift that you've created by going inward, by resting, by letting go, and allowing the body to really rest. And then inhale, come to reach the arms up overhead and take a big stretch upward. And exhale, bring the hands right to the center of the chest, palms press. Rest the thumbs on the sternum and lift the sternum up into the thumbs. And let's collectively take a deep inhale into the whole body. And exhale, bow the chin to the chest, bringing the head towards the heart, lifting the heart towards the head. And may this energy of deep wisdom and deep peace that we've cultivated internally within ourselves be offered externally as an intention and vibration for deep wisdom and deep peace, not only within ourselves, but also in our relationships, our communities, and most certainly the whole of our world. Let's take a deep inhale into the whole body. And exhaling, releasing this intention out of the body into the surrounding space. And begin to rub the hands together, create some heat, some warmth in the hands. And today, place the hands anywhere on the body. Let them move intuitively to a place on the body that could use some love, some attention, some sweetness, some care, and some healing. Take a few deep breaths with your hands on your body in this place, sending your attention and your care to this space of the body. And when you're ready, let the eyes flutter open. Welcome yourself back. Welcome back.